Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and this is another DIY video. A while ago, somebody had asked me if I would share how I build my shrimp hatchery. So that's what we're going to look at today, so please stay tuned. So to make a hatchery, this is what you're going to need. I made a simple stand with two sides, and I cut 2 holes out for the bottles to stand in. It's a simple construction and functional. You will also need some airline tubing. 4 pieces should be cut about 6 inches long, and 3 smaller pieces about 1 inch long each. 2 CO2 caps. You'll need 4 taps, 1 3-way connector, 2 little tubing holders, if you can see them, and 2 2-liter pop bottles with the bottoms already cut off at the first ring. Keep the bottoms as lids, and then your air pump. And that's everything you're going to need. Next, we assemble. So the first thing we're going to do in assembling our hatchery is we're going to attach the tubing to the CO2 caps. So you have to unscrew the little caps and push the tubing onto the little spouts on the top of the cap, and then secure the tiny little cap on top to hold the tubing secure. We do the same with each of the 4 pieces of 6-inch tubing. Now you guys, if you've never done this before, you don't have to worry because there are no instructions to read. I will tell you what to do. Okay, so these CO2 caps, I purchased them from Amazon, but I have seen them other places as well. They're not expensive. I think I got mine in a set of 6. I can't really tell you what the price was, but I know it was less than $10. Okay, so these little caps are kind of fiddly, but they do hold nice and secure. So we'll put the last tube on and slide the little cap on and secure it. Okay, so now that we have our larger tubes connected, we are going to add a blue cap or a blue tab to each of the 6-inch pieces of tubing. And one more here, and one more here. There. Now, one tube is for draining the baby brine shrimp after they've hatched. The other one will be attached to the air pump. So this one that will go to the air pump needs an extension tube of about 1 inch. So we're just going to put that little piece of extension tube, and that's the one that's going to go to the pump. Oh, just a minute. I got the wrong piece. Okay, so put that on. Then we're going to take the 3-way connector and put the smallest piece of tubing on. Slide it on, and then that will go into our pump, because we have 2 lines, 2 bottles, 2 shrimp hatcheries. So we can screw the caps onto the pop bottles and just set them in the stand. Do the same for the other one. These caps fit perfect, so it's like they're made for this. And we'll slide that one in there. Then we're going to take the piece with the little tube on it and attach it to the 3-way connector. And attach this one. Perfect. So all we have to do now is find those, oh, there it is. Okay, these are the little tube holders, and I put them on so that they can hold the draining tubes out of the way. Then we just have to grab the lids and pop. Okay, so here's the hatchery. I have 24 ounces of water. I use Epsom salts as my salt and baking soda and my brine shrimp. So the Epsom salts are the salt I use, but you can use pretty much any kind of salt. You shouldn't use iodized salt. And I'm putting in 1 level teaspoon per cup. I have to give it a good stir to dissolve it. Now this is warm water, so that will help to dissolve the salt a little bit. Just have to give it a good stir. Now I have heard people have success using iodized salt, but I stick to my Epsom salts. So I'll just see, there's a little salt in there yet, but that'll be okay, it'll dissolve. I add a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda just to stabilize the pH. And now I'm going to pour the salt, baking soda water, 4 cups, into my hatchery. And now we are going to add the brine shrimp eggs. I just get these little envelopes. I've been getting them off Amazon, but I think I will get a bigger container the next time because I seem to have a bigger need for these now. So I'm going to put about 1/2 of a level teaspoon into the hatchery. There we go. And I'll put the lid on and turn on the air pump. I just want it to go gently. There we go. So in about 24 hours, we will have baby brine shrimp. So to get the baby brine shrimp out, you just turn off your pump. Using your little tap, open the flow of the baby brine shrimp, and I just use a little shot glass. They all go down and settle into the cap, and when you turn the tap on, they come out nice and easy. And there you go. So until next time, this is Deb Chen signing out. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.